Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. Today we are going to be talking about figurative language. In our notes we're going to cover simile, metaphors, personification, and alliteration. This is part 1 of our figurative language notes. We are going to be using Edpuzzle in order to complete these notes. Please make sure that you fill in your own copy of notes, whether that be on paper or in a Google Doc. There is also a note form available in Schoology to help you along. Alrighty. We will also be covering these different forms of figurative language using YouTube videos, so just keep that in mind. Alright, let's start off by talking about what is figurative language. Figurative language occurs when an author uses a word or phrase that does not have its normal, everyday, literal meaning. Using figurative language, writers can make their work more interesting or more dramatic than literal language, which simply states facts. We're going to start off with the term simile. A simile occurs when two unrelated things are directly compared using like or as to bridge the connection. Some examples of similes would be the sports car purred like a kitten as it waited at the starting line. This is a simile because we make a comparison between a sports car and the sound that a kitten makes using like or as. We are stuck together like paper to glue. Once again, this makes a comparison where it compares two people being stuck together to that action of paper being stuck with glue using like or as. I watched as the snow fell like powdered sugar. We are comparing what the snow looks like as it's falling to the edible powdered sugar using like or as. Next, we're going to be talking about metaphors. Metaphors are similar to similes but have a very significant difference. A metaphor occurs when two unrelated things are directly compared by saying one thing is the other. That means that metaphors do not use like or as, but it does make the statement that the two unrelated things are directly compared by saying one thing is the other. For example, the alligator's teeth are white daggers. So we are comparing the alligator's teeth to white daggers, but we do not use like or as. We are saying that they are one and the same. The tears were a river flowing down her face. We're comparing her crying to that of a constant flowing river. This comparison does not use like or as. Instead, it makes a direct comparison saying that the two are one and the same. The snow is a white blanket, once again making a comparison between the snow and a white blanket. We are saying they are the same, and by doing this, we create a metaphor rather than a simile. To reinforce the understanding of simile versus metaphor, we have a short video that we're going to watch. We're going to watch it using the YouTube link that is going to be on Schoology. I would like you to watch the video that is linked about similes and metaphors and record two examples, two for each. So 2 for simile and 2 for metaphor, a total of 4 examples. Alrighty. The next form of figurative language we are going to be talking about in this set of notes is alliteration. Alliteration occurs when the same beginning sound is in 2 or more words close together. Let's look at some examples of alliteration. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer is a perfect example of alliteration. We are using the letter R repeatedly in a small conjoined space. What a Wonderful World is also an example of alliteration. We use W's repeatedly in a small continuous space. The alligators ate apples all afternoon can also be categorized as alliteration. We use the letter A continuously. We are now going to look at a video about alliteration. In this video, using the Schoology link for YouTube, I would like you to record one example of alliteration from the video in our Edpuzzle notes after you have watched the video. Our final form that we are going to talk about today in our figurative language notes is personification. Personification occurs when a non-human thing is described as having human behaviors or traits. Some examples of personification include the trees danced in the wind. Clearly, literally, trees do not dance. They are not human. However, by giving them this characteristic, we know that they are in motion due to the wind. The apple pie called to me. We know that an apple pie cannot speak because it is not human. However, by saying that the apple pie called to me, it gives this motivation for the character to eat the apple pie. The branch tapped on my window. Once again, branches are inanimate objects. However, we know that it must be windy outside in order to make the branch move and tap on the window, creating an eeriness. Alrighty, let's talk a little bit about our video. We are going to watch a YouTube-linked video for personification. I would like you to record one example of personification from the video and explain how you know it is personification. Alrighty guys, that is the end of our Part 1 notes for figurative language. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and stay happy and healthy, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.